Hello again, and welcome to another episode of the Star Wars Vintage Collection Action Figure Review. And today we're starting to look at A New Hope, the second wave of figures that came out in 1978/79. So after the original 12 action figures, or the 12 backs came out, the second wave came out, and it came out with another 9 figures. Although Boba Fett was a mail away at first, but 8 carded figures, and then Boba Fett was a mail away, but then they put Boba Fett on the card, so the total will be 21, or some people say 20/21, depending on how you feel about the mail away. But this is going to be the first figure in Wave 2 I'm going to be reviewing, and I'm going to start with the OG version of Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, which is this figure right here. And this figure was released in 1978 or 79, depending on when this one was. And it's the first alternate costume ever for an action figure in the Star Wars line. So the other version of Luke Skywalker was the farm boy Luke Skywalker, right? So this is him at Yavin Moon Base when he's getting ready to go attack Death Star. Now this is a pretty damn good figure for the time. You really can't tell that it's Luke. He more looks like a generic pilot because the helmet doesn't come off. It's, molded on. It's not a bad sculpt. It's got, 5 points of articulation like the original Star Wars figures used to have. It was pretty cool. The thing I liked about this growing up as a kid, I had a couple of these and I could use them to be generic with pilots. So, I can understand why this is a figure that kids liked back in the day, and it had some use. I wish it would have had a removable helmet back in the day, but they didn't have those, so this could have been a much better figure. But I just wanted to show you the origins of how we get to where we're going today. So yeah, this is the first Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, and then we're going to take a look at the 2006 Saga Collection, which is this action figure. This is Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot Saga Collection from 2006, and it's a pretty good attempt. I mean, especially for the time in 2006. This Luke Skywalker X-Wing Pilot, this all new sculpt, it's pretty good. He comes with a lightsaber, and he also comes with the Merkon 57 blaster pistol, which is not to be confused with the Han Solo pistol, but this is a separate, different pistol. It's very similar. And he comes with a lightsaber and a lightsaber hilt. And even though in A New Hope we don't see Luke Skywalker use the lightsaber in an X-Wing pilot outfit, but at least they gave it a bunch of accessories. So this has a ball joint head, insert joints on the arms and legs, and the face really doesn't look like Mark Hamill. Try to get it just looks kind of sort of like him, but not really. It's kind of a generic face. The cool thing about this figure is it comes with a helmet, and you could pop the helmet on and recreate the assault on the Death Star. The thing I do like about this helmet, and it's done really well, it's got the amber visor on it, just like in the movie. So this is an okay attempt. It's got some really good articulation. So you got the mid articulation right in his chest area, and you have the legs, but these straps kind of hinder his articulation. And yeah, it was a good attempt. I think, especially for the year 2006, almost 20 years passed, and we'll get something better as I'm going to show you the next one, which is going to be this Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. So take a close look at the card, and you can see it's got the classic image on the card, and on the back, right, you can see just like the old card backs in the second wave, they had those colored images, and this is VC 158, and this figure is a much better, different one than the one we just looked at. So let's take a closer look at this one, and right off the bat you can see how much better this figure is. The articulation, it's got the insert joints, which looks great. What really makes this figure amazing, if I can pull this helmet off without ripping the head off, good. It looks pretty good. It's got a decent likeness of Mark Hamill, much better than the last one you saw. I don't think it's there yet, as opposed to the Luke phone boy that came out with, and that was really good. I did a review on that. This figure's head sculpt is pretty good. I would say it's not bad at all. It's actually really good. And he also comes with the same Merkon 57 pistol. The articulation is great. Like I said, insert joints, ball joint on the head. Once again, these straps are hindering his movement, but all in all, it's a really, really good figure. There's no lightsaber accessory. So just like in the actual movie, he didn't have the lightsaber at the end of the movie. So I would say that this is a definitive version of this action figure, Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot. I don't think you need to really do much more with this figure. It's done very well with this one. Yeah, I'd say they did a nice job, and I think that's going to be all for this episode. So please remember to like, subscribe, and I'll be with you next time with a new episode for Wave 2 of the Star Wars Vintage Collection. Thank you.